Ashley here from Paper&Twine, and today is day 27 of 30 clean and simple Christmas cards. Oh, after today we've only got 3 to go. I'm also doing hashtag save me from the bin. I've been very good with my scraps recently. I would be throwing something like this away. It is about 3.5, just over 3.5 centimetres in width. And I've got some card from packaging that I have thrown away. And I thought, wouldn't it be lovely if we could kind of reveal some of the corrugated bit. But I also want some of it kept that I can stamp on as well. We're going to do some die cutting out of this little strip. I've got this little bird that I bought recently that just sits on there beautifully. And then I can also use this strip. I'm going to go with one of these. I don't know which one, either this one or this one. I quite like this. And I know they're not Christmassy. Again, I'm getting you to look at what you've got and think about how you can make it Christmassy. So I think I want to just kind of rip some of this away like so. Oh, yes. And let's just see if we can reveal some of the corrugated bit. If I rip, it might not work. So yeah, look at your packaging. How can you use it? There we go. That's got some revealed. If I maybe spray it with water a bit, I want it to come down from the top, but I want the bottom left kind of what's the word I'm looking for, intact, so that I can stamp on it. I quite like that for texture, you know. Might even just do a little bit more off there. And then this is just a scrap of card that I have just scored down the middle. It's about 4 inches by 5 inches or something. So if we have you like that, I've got this stuff. Goodness only knows where it came from. Hazel had some and she was giving loads away, and I really like it, so we might have some of this kind of arranged as well. Let me see if I can fit the stamp that I want to use on here. I've lost it now. Oh yes, Season's Greetings I want to put on before I stick anything down. Get a little block. So hashtag save me from the bin, I think, is hosted by Sabine of Cross Keys Crafts. I will leave her linked down below. Just really want to line this up so it's nice and straight. If I put the straight edge of Seasons on my straight line there, and then line up the straight line on my, see, I've knocked it. Line the straight line up of my grid. That's relatively straight. I might have it that way, you know. Yeah, let's have it that way. Let's have it that way, girl. Yes. Right, let's stamp you up in black. I don't know what this is going to be like on this cardboard. Remember, we don't need lots of ink when we are stamping fine sentiments. So let's pop you there. I could have made my square a little bit bigger. Oh, it's just about. I quite like it. It's rustic. I like it. It's rustic. If I'd done it on my stamp platform, I could have, what's the word? Restamped it. But I could go in with a pen and just touch that up. Now, I'm going to die cut my little bits off camera because I haven't got my die cutting things handy. What a lovely little embossed bird he is. Lovely. So I used this set that I bought recently from Riverside Crafts. This is designed by Sue Dix, Rust Wreath and Embellishments. I thought all of these were just a little bit big for what I wanted, but it's a useful set. Look, there's a snowflake we could have used the other day. And what a lovely little stencil that would be, wouldn't it? Anyway, I'm going to have a little pither now. I think I want you towards the top. And I might not use all of this. Oh, I might have it like that, actually. Let's just poke those little bits out there. Concentrating madly. Oh, I think when it's day 30, I might do a rundown as a separate video of all the cards that we've made, all the cards that I've made. And you see, I like that, as if he's sitting. Oh, yes, we can. What about if we turn you over? No, I was going to say, what about if we turn you over? If we had you like that, with the bird sitting like that, what do we think? Do you know, I think I'm going to cut this little bit off here and stick that somewhere else. I don't want those great big scissors, actually. I want these. Now, you see, I haven't rehearsed this card. Some of the cards that I've made over the last 30 days, I have rehearsed, but not this one. Which is why it's all going Pete Tong. So I think I like you like that. Yes. It's just getting the angle of the dangle right so that that doesn't hang off the edge so much. Yes, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick this down and I'm going to use a little bit of collal. Could do with filling my collal up, actually. So as I mentioned the other day, if you're enjoying this series and you can't afford to do a super thanks donation, and I fully understand that, please do help my little channel out by giving me a hype, if that feature is available for you. If anybody can tell me what this is, I'd be so grateful. One of the times that we were at paper crafting with Hazel, she gave us all a load of this. She'd been given some, and I really don't know where it's come from or what it is. But if we kind of put a blob of glue down in the centre like that, and then we can put some of this down as if it's like a little nest for the bird. And we can trim it after. I wonder what it'd be like if you sprayed this. Then I can stick this on. Maybe not quite, maybe I don't need quite so much, but we will kind of trim it in a minute. Now let's glue this down. So again, this might be a card that you want to give to somebody because it is slightly bulky. It would definitely be large letter, I think, this one. Sorry if I'm not quite in shot. I'm really hungry. Right, let's see what we can do with you. The cream and the craft card together, I think, look really nice. Or the cardboard, rather, look really nice. So let's get you stuck down. That glue does dry clear. The other thing that would work is glossy accents, actually. And a glue pen. Let's get you stuck there. Right. We'll trim some of this off. And then we will come back with the little bird. If you haven't got stuff like this, you could use some twine or some string. Yes, yeah, I don't know whether I said it out loud or whether I just thought it. I wonder what it'd be like if you sprayed this stuff so you could get different colours. And I want this to, we want to be able to see the sentiment, so let's just snip away at the bottom. Oh, and I like that little bit of frayed cardboard there, and the way that that's hanging down. Let's give you a bit more of a haircut though, and then we'll decide where our bird is going to go. I think we have our bird like that. What do we think? Trim you a little bit. Trim you. Trim you. Trim you. Having like that, so he looks like he's sat. And I've used obviously that little bit of cream card that I was going to throw away, but you could use patterned paper, you could use inky backgrounds, but you know, you really don't need much at all to cut this bird out. Have him like that so he looks like he's nestling amongst all of that. Then we did have another little bit that we might have coming down there like that. Yes, yes, Ashley, I like that. Oh, I'm getting a little bit of shadow from the little bit of sun that's coming out. So I think this would be lovely for the men in your life. Be lovely for people who like to celebrate winter but don't necessarily celebrate Christmas. I'll just anchor you down there like that. I'm going to have a little tidy up and come back to you. So here we are, all done. It occurred to me that if you haven't got this kind of stuff, you could use raffia in the same colour as the craft card, or little bits of string or twine, as I said earlier. I really like that, guys, and all of these bits would have been thrown away. So that's my first save it from the bin. And I may well do another save it from the bin tomorrow. Come back and see. Take care, everybody. Bye now.